No.
Now I'm making my coconut milk for the week. All you really gotta do is open up some coconuts. I take this white shell and I just shave it off. There's all the pieces. And then to open up the shell to pour the water out, there's a line here, a line here, and a line here. And I go in between them. And I take the very tip of this point right here, and I'm gonna jam it in there. And just there it is. I didn't want to go that low because then you waste a lot of coconut water. And then I take it. There it is. Then once you get it to that point, you can just pop the top off. Top the coconut, and then you just dump the water in there. Now, that's just about 4 cups of coconut water. Now I'm going to split these open. The way I do that is I take a little bit of this white off right here. Right there. Once you get that off, go to the other side. Do the same thing right across the right there. Right there. One more time. Okay. Get that off. This is the easiest way I found it. They got a bunch of different ways to do it online. If you go on there, are you familiar?
Yeah.
But this is the best way I found. And then I'll make a little split here and a little split on that side, and then pull the coconut apart. See, right there. And one over here. Oh, this one not quite in the center. That one either. Okay, that's good enough. Then I take them and I crack them open. Because I'm going to dig all that flesh out of there. I want all my coconut flesh. That's what's going to make the milk. Yep. Okay. I got my coconuts cracked open. I got the water out. I added about a cup of water and 1 can of coconut water. It's like I said, I'm trying to make a little bit more just so I can have more to drink. Because the 3 coconuts gave me just over 4 cups of water, just tiny bit over. I got the meat out. You can take a spoon and just scrape the meat out. It just comes right out. Sometimes you have to scrape the back of it because a little bit of that brown stuff comes off. So it takes a little while to clean it up. Anyway, and I soaked some almonds for 24 hours, and then I've been trying to sprout them for the last day and a half, and they're not sprouting. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm buying the wrong almonds or what, but anyway, the soaking is actually good enough. The sprout just releases another enzyme, I forgot what it's called, but it helps to break down your omega-3s and all that. The other thing that I'm putting in here is a touch of cinnamon and Himalayan pink salt. And the reason I do this is because this has trace minerals that you can't find in the other stuff, so it's really good for you. So, anyway, like I said, just a little bit of cinnamon, salt, you don't have to worry because this stuff is so sweet you'll never taste this salt. And it seems like a lot, but when you're cracking it like that, very little is coming out. And then it's supposed to be 1 cup. This is not. Like I said, I don't measure anything. It's all however it goes in. Okay. These are all my different. This is my juicer. This is my. It's a Ninja blender, really powerful blender. It makes good milk. I got this just to break up my flax seeds. This is the Magic Bullet. I got this for flax seed. Sometimes I have to crack up the salt. I have to crack up a lot of it to pickle my vegetables. And then I make my smoothies in here. But anyway, this I pulse it a couple times. And then I set it on high and just let it go for about 3 minutes. I'm trying a new way to strain this. I used to use a cheesecloth. It was a lot of work, and it didn't really work that well. This is a nut milk bag I got from Lassen's. Everybody I saw doing it online on YouTube and all that had a nut milk bag, so I went out and got one. And I'm hoping it, cuts back a little bit of my work. Although I don't mind the work, I'm well worth it. So you just pour it through. Oh yeah, it seems to be working a lot better. I got it on a strainer. And then going through the nut milk bag. And the pulp that's left out after you strain it all out, you're supposed to be able to use it to make cookies. It's a flour. It literally turns into a flour, but you have to have a dehydrator. I tried drying it out in the sun. I put a cheesecloth over it, and it didn't work too well. Actually, by the end of the day, it smelled rancid, and it didn't dry it all the way out. But if I would have spread it out a little bit thinner, maybe because it's like a dough. If you spread it out thin enough, I'm sure you could dry it. But I haven't been able to do it, and I want to do it because even the powder that's left in here, it tastes really good. It tastes really good. And let me see if I can get the rest of this in here. Oh, there we go. And I should have around 8 cups by the time I'm done, which is more than I'll need for the week. I made a little extra this time because I want to share some with my family. Every time I'm doing this stuff, a lot of the stuff doesn't taste good. It's not, I mean, I know they're not going to accept it, but when I find something that tastes really good, I try to share it with them so that they can be healthy too, Okay, I'm just about done straining this in here. And then you have to milk the bag. Yeah, they're not kidding when they call it milk. Okay, I got most of the juice out. And like I said, what's left here is a bunch of little brown stuff on the almonds and stuff. You want that, get most of that out, which I have here. And you just take your string, draw it up. You see there's still a lot. As you squeeze it, it'll start to come out. What's left in there is just a whole lot of pulp. This is working really nice. A lot easier than the cheesecloth. Wow, this is really nice. Really nice. So you just squeeze it. It's just, oh, now it's popping out everywhere. Okay. Squirting everywhere. What I'm noticing with the cheesecloths, a lot of the finer stuff is coming through here. So that means the cheesecloth was actually getting out more of the pulp, and you were just getting nothing but the juice. So I might go back to the cheesecloth. I might strain this out one more time. But anyway, you see the gist of it. This is coconut almond milk. Like I said, it's really, really good. This stuff is like off the chain good. I get really excited when I find stuff that tastes good, that's healthy for me. Because like I said, I mean, I have very few things I actually really, really enjoy. This is one of them.